Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Prince Caius here, and this is What If Deku Was a Villain, Part 2. And, well, I made some changes to what I'm going to do. So, 3, 2, 1, intro. The changes uh, will be what you see in a few seconds. So, um, time for the canon. So, when Deku gets, sorry, when Deku wakes up after the pain, he asks all for one what he gave him. All for one told him that he just changed his face and didn't give him a quirk, and then tells him to train for 6 more months so he can get into UA. Deku's face will change only when he is at UA or close to UA. So his face will be normal when he's like not by UA or close to UA or in UA. So 6 months after Deku got his face changed, so a lot of things happen in 6 months. Um, he did have to change his name. Uh, not his uh, not his actual name, but it's still Deku, Izuku Midoriya. But when he's at UA, it's a different name. But Deku trained at the beach and in the woods, but sometimes he goes with one of the villains to uh kill some kill someone or go rob a bank or something. And that when he does kill someone, one of in one of the uh one of the training places he was going to kill someone with a villain, he does meet Toga, and she will be following him from that point on. So, yes, she joined the League of Villains early on, but they get Dobby after a week or two after Toga joined. So, you know, Deku and Toga's relationship is like weird. So, they will be dating in the future. Well, actually, they are dating. So, um, let's say, yeah, their first date was a murder spree and a dinner, but nobody knows who was causing the murders and the murdering. So, um, they only know that it has green hair. So, and that is only the only person who has green hair that a few people know. Oh, Bakugo knows is Deku, but Deku's hair and face will be changed when he gets to UA. So I shouldn't be saying that one. But Deku is as fast and as strong as Stain. So that's how strong he is. So because he trained uh with Shiraki, but he did not train as like Stain, just a little bit. But time for the UA test. Deku and Toga go to the test, and yes, Toga is the invisible girl. Deku is going to be, well, just Deku, but in a different face and shape and stuff and different name. So they passed the writing test, and now it's time for the robot test. So when the test starts, Deku and Toga ran as fast as they can. And they destroy a few robots. Uh, so it's been like a few minutes now. So all of a sudden, the 0 Point robot is summoned, and Deku and Toga has to save Uraraka so they can get a better chance to getting into UA. And Deku and Toga does not want to blow their cover. So, you know, they save Uraraka. So after the test, Deku and Toga go back to the hideout, aka the bar. Deku cleans the bar while Toga tells them what they will have to, how long they have to wait, and probably a few days to see if they passed, and tells everyone what happened exactly. So Deku asks for a milkshake after he cleans the whole bar, but Kirigiri tells Deku that he has no more because Tomura Shiraki took the rest of it while they were gone. Deku obviously gets mad and stabs Tomura, but Kirigiri teleports Deku's attack on the bar table. So Tomura almost got himself killed just by taking the last milkshake. So you do not get away with that, Tomura. You'll be killed. But Toga tells Deku that she got a milkshake a while ago before they got to the hideout, and hands it to Deku and tells him that it's his favorite flavor. So Deku takes it and drinks it. Dabi tells them that he has some info about All Might being a teacher at UA, and asks when will they attack. Deku tells them that when they get someone in the teacher's office to see the days, the school schedule, and where they could attack easily, All For One tells them that trust Deku. He is smart, and he will take the lead from now on. And but Tomura Shiraki is the leader, but Deku is just the planner. So Toga jumps on Deku to hug him and tells, "That's Deku for you. Always a step ahead of everyone." And Tomura tells Deku when he should get into UA. Deku tells Tomura that he'll text him at that point. So a few days later, Deku and Toga get a letter telling them that they passed and they will be in class 1A. Time for the first day of UA. When they get to their class 1A, Ida sees Deku and Toga and walks to them, telling them that they were brave to save someone, while there was a big giant robot that could have killed them or hurt them, and he felt ashamed of of not doing that. But all of a sudden, Uraraka sees Deku, and Uraraka tells Deku that tells him tells Deku and Toga, thanks for saving her. And then Aizawa is behind them, so he tells them that they shouldn't be here to make friends, they should be here to become a hero. So Aizawa tells them to all go outside for a test. So Deku, time for the Aizawa test. Deku and Toga kind of do well, but Aizawa doesn't kick anyone out. So Deku and Toga are safe to be there. Everyone knows that Deku is quirkless, but they don't know that it's Deku. And yes, Invisible Girl is, Toga in this What If. So, um, so, time for the battle test arc. Okay, so Deku and Toga and versus Bakugo and Ida. Bakugo and Ida are the ones that are very, very in trouble. Like, come on, it's Deku and Toga. Come on, they're insane. But nobody knows that. So Deku and Toga goes in into the building, and when they find the door where Bakugo and Ida is, well, Deku kind of throws a smoke bomb, and while they're like getting smoked out, Deku just walks in there, just walks towards the bomb and just grabs it, and they win. But Toga was the one who was slicing and dicing, like cutting them while they were getting smoked out. So, time for the USJ arc. So Deku texts them, "This is the good time to, to get into UA." So they do find out when the schedule is. So Deku, when the USJ arc happens, Deku is not accountable. Like he's sick. He's not sick actually. He's just plain sick, and he's not at school, so he's not at UA. But Toga is. So when Toga has to show appearances, so when Deku, when the villains enter, that's when Deku enters as well, and Bakugo sees Deku for a few seconds and is stunned of what Deku is, and everything happens the same a little bit, but when All Might arrives, the Toga and Deku are fighting, and when Toga gives Deku some blood, he turns into a Nomu. And yes, this is what quirk he has, but he is quirkless still in his human form. But when he gets Toga's blood, he transforms into a Nomu. And yes, there is 2 Nomus now. Deku form Nomu, and Nomu from the actual Nomu. So All Might enters the room and sees 2 Nomus and doesn't even know what they are, and fights both of them, and one of them gets knocked out and stuff, but Deku is the one who is destroying All For One. Not All For One, All Might. And doesn't kill him. He just Deku passes out, and everyone just leaves after that, and all of the other villains gets captured. So Tomura, Kirigiri, and Deku, and Toga stays, and the rest go, but all the other villains go. So 3, 2, 1, outro. So I hope you enjoyed this what if, and I hope you enjoyed. So like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think of what I'm doing. So, see ya.